Hello, everybody. Hey, I've already had to report comments this morning. Yay. That is so weird. See, I don't know why it's not working. No, it wasn't on here. It was on the other channel in the comments. It was the classic, I don't know you, but I'm still going to say stupid stuff. So they got reported twice. And the word they used got banned. Now, did that get... Okay. I think I have everything set up, ready to go. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? So, first off, not a lot of information about the animal that we're covering today, or at least for this live. I do have a quick announcement. Just want to make sure everybody knows. I'll make it again towards the end when we have more people, but tomorrow's live at 1 p.m. may or may not happen. You need to look on the channel's page to see if there was a live scheduled. If not, that's just going to be the way it is. The evening live probably will not. No, the evening live will not happen. So just be aware of that. Yeah. We are doing African Manatee today on our Learn to Care segment. I was really hoping for more information. Didn't happen. A lot of gaps in knowledge. So I did my best. We're going to go ahead and get started because we're already 4 minutes into live. And yeah. I'm going to check Facebook really quick. Okay, I have you open. So we're good. Hi, everybody. This is the Natureverse 4.7, and I am your host, Nature Guy X46. We're all familiar with the manatees in Florida, but did you know that they actually have a relative in Western Africa? It's true. These peaceful giants are listed as vulnerable, and at the moment, their population forecast, unfortunately, is unknown. we believe there are somewhere around 10,000 mature individuals. They are said to live for 30 years. This species tends to be smaller than other species of manatee. They weigh anywhere from 800 to 1,200 pounds. They may reach 14 feet, but many of them are around 10 feet. Their natural predators include sharks and crocodiles. Yeah, they can be found along the coastlines or in rivers. They are, of course, herbivores. However, I did read somewhere where they may supplement their diet with clams and fish. I don't know how true that is. Can't confirm that. It is endangered. And why is it in? Well, it's vulnerable, but why is it endangered? These animals are in danger from poaching for their meat, medicinal purposes, as well, unfortunately, as drowning in nets. Now, dams also provide a threat, as of course, with other animals that we've talked about. Dams create problems with breeding populations, meaning they cause fragmentation in the species. They might, that's definitely a possibility. So, what is being done to save these animals? First off, there are studies being done. There's just not a lot that we know about this species. They are protected by CITES, which makes it illegal to import or export this animal. Though they are protected, there is very little law enforcement in some of the countries. Luckily, some countries are heavily involved in making sure that if there needs to be a rescue done, that the rescue happens. It is believed to be in decline throughout its range. Many of the countries are doing conservation projects in order to either learn more about them or to protect them. There are some zoos in Asia and one in the Middle East that supposedly house these animals. Hard to know if they're just display animals or if they're actually breeding. Breeding programs would be amazing. On the other hand, if people are seeing these animals, at least, in the very least, at least they are seeing them, and that helps people fall in love with them. Also, the Warclaw Zoo is working in cooperation with Senegal with a project to study these animals. That is all I have on this one. I just have to ask, where is everybody? So, I don't know. They are very cute. All manatees are cute, especially the babies. Okay, I'm going to release the hounds. Here we go. So, yeah, we need. Do I look African? Do I sound African? bro. No offense to anybody that's from Africa, but yeah, think about it. Don't have to be African to be concerned about the wildlife. African manatee is an animal species from Africa. That's what it is. Look it up. This is a global wildlife channel. And we talk about all things wildlife on this channel. Yep, I definitely don't have an accent. Well, maybe to some people. Nope, that's okay. Not a problem. I'm happy to clear up misunderstandings if I can. I know there's a lot of other countries besides Senegal that are doing conservation efforts, which I give credit to those countries for doing that. This is, you can, or you can just chat. This animal, unfortunately, is one of the least studied animals in Africa for whatever reason. Maybe because other animals, I don't know. Maybe it's harder to study them. I'm not really sure. Maybe there are too many other concerns. I don't know. That's possible, not as visible, maybe not as popular. Although I think manatees are pretty awesome. In some areas, I know they had built towers along the coastline so that people can get up higher and look out over certain areas to see dolphins or the manatees as they come up to breathe. So that's pretty amazing. And Carol, I'm not going to say it, but it's amazing how oh no, did I speak too soon? Kenyon Ricketts, thank you for making my day. Carol, I got it. You, sir, are being reported for, I don't see it. Well, I'm reporting you for unwanted for spam. No, I'm going to report, I don't know. Guess I'll report you for harassment. And you're also, since you just love to be an issue, and this is not, let's see, you've had 2 timeouts and 1 deleted message. So you, sir, don't have to worry about seeing my channel anymore. Hi, Maria Gomez. How are you? Oh, thank you. Without them, I couldn't see. So I need them. I am more than happy to oblige anybody that comes into my live and decides to be a jerk. We need, I think one thing overall that we need is we need more scientists putting forth the effort to do the research. And we need to involve the people. Make it their job to protect. I'm All I can tell you is that I know salivary glands did evolve into venom glands. Um, as far as how it compared to the bite force of other lizards, I can't really tell you. I can tell you that it's quite possible that other monitors also have venom. Love Komodos. I'm sorry if I can't fully answer your question. Ah. Is who a student? There is nothing wrong with AI. As long as it's used correctly. It was a question generated by AI, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I sometimes use it myself. I need to check something. That's okay. That's why I do this channel. To help people learn a little bit about animals and plants. It's always cool to help people learn a little bit. Even if they don't necessarily want to. How is everybody's day? Maybe I should. Oh, you guys can't see me. I get comfortable and then it's like, eh. And now it's going to play, I don't want to be up. There we go. That's better. Now, tonight we're going to try and do dugong, which is a manatee relative that lives in the Pacific Ocean. Um, look at the pinned comments. Yeah, I know, but I'm having issues with my tripod. You're okay. Don't apologize. I just have so many people who I am not kicking it because if I kick my tripod, I'm going to have bigger issues. I just have too many people who think it's their business to ask it over and over and over and over and over again. And so, or they make an issue with my age. So, yep, like it or not, that's the way it's got to be. Hey, Marie, you missed it. We already had to report somebody and hide them into outer darkness. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around, too. I don't know why people think that it's okay to come into a live and to be belligerent. Which is why I'm always thankful when I get nice people coming into my live. That is one of the Godzilla monsters. Yeah, I suppose that's it, Marie. I don't know, maybe I hit it. Carol, we gotta figure out why you can't get in. And I don't know. I don't know. On my end, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's a Facebook thing. I can try emailing it. We can try that. I don't want to say it because I had a really bad feeling coming into this live. I don't know why. Okay. See, I don't know. Yeah, I would say that is, but boy, I wanted to delete Facebook off my phone, but I can't. I don't watch a lot of television either. I might have YouTube on while I work, and it's usually music. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is going live. It makes me tired. Guys, we have 10 people in live and only 3 likes. Come on. Remember, you can ask questions, you can chat. I'm open to both. Hi, Durga? I have no idea. Well, remember, not everybody. Hi, Sylvia. Silvio. Um, I don't know if people are thinking I wasn't going to go live today, or if they're just busy. Yes, I do. I think. How's everybody doing? Hi, Sam. Awesome, Silvio. I'm pretty good too. The weather isn't a mess. We have had what, Carol? 4 tornadoes? No, it is anything but. The demon wing. You, sir. Carol, did you. Hi, Cook. Oh, awesome. We were talking about the African manatee, but we're just chatting now, unless you want to ask questions. Unfortunately, with all of the issues that we've had on the channel, the main topic is reserved for members who have been for subscribers who have been subscribed for 20 minutes or more. Thank you, Sylvia. So yeah, the manatee, the African manatee, is not an animal that we know a whole lot about. Um, they tend to be smaller than their cousins, though they are way bigger than like us, for instance. They are basically vegetarian. Hope you all are doing okay. Hello. Hello from the United States, I think. I hope. Hello. I am sitting back, relaxing a little bit. I don't know why my eyes always look like they're drooping. Remember, seven, no politics. Well, the sun isn't out, as best I can tell. Um, but oh, I know. I know. It's not any better here, by the way, on the other score. Weather-wise, no tornadoes today, so that's a plus. We're not having to seek cover. Those of you who do not have tornadoes in your area, you should feel blessed. Of course, um, we don't have other issues that other places have, but I can live with that. Seem scary, they are scary. I have a cousin that lives about an hour away. Um, they, she had a bunch of trees behind her house that came down, was out of power for a little bit. I have a grandma, well, one of my grandmas lived in Salt Lake City. And one day it got really dark during the day, and the TV stopped broadcasting, and lo and behold, there was a tornado in downtown Salt Lake City, which is kind of crazy. Because they definitely do not live in Tornado Alley. We've already had more tornadoes than we usually have this time of year, so that's a thing. I don't like them either, Sam. Don't like them either. No, not a great sign at all. And we're only like a month and a half maybe into spring. And we have a whole entire like summer to go through too, so not looking forward to it. Those of you that are here, thank you for liking and subscribing and all that fun stuff. If I've missed a question, I'm sorry. It's quiet again. That always bothers me. Oh, yeah, well, we knew about that, though. We knew about that. That's. But yeah, I'm beginning to wonder about 10,000, Marie. Now, they are hunted, actually, I should say poached for their meat as well as their, for medical purposes. The best present I got. I don't know. My parents one year got me this I guess African safari set. And that was really cool. It was like a Jeep and it had people in it. And then there were, I think, 3 or 4 animals: a gorilla, a lion, a tiger, a zebra, and a gorilla, I think. And that was pretty cool. But I was little when I got that, like really little. I don't know if I have pictures of me playing with it or not. But I might. Oh, I did get a rock tumbler, and that was pretty cool. I had been to Canada once upon a time. Oh, come on. Ugh. I don't know what it is about going live, but I always end up yawning. Sorry, 7 inch. Feel better, man. So, guys, um, I don't think they're going to be able to bring back all of them, but they will bring some of them back, and I don't know what's going to happen. It seems kind of crazy when you think about it. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to bring T Rexes back. That is true. It is not the same atmosphere that they had when they were alive. But that doesn't mean in a controlled environment that they couldn't. Oh, man. We can do a lot of things. We might be able to produce within an enclosed space an environment that they could live in. I don't know. The other thing to consider is that when you make a clone, that clone is as old as the cells that you originally began with. So I don't know how they're going to do it. I really, really don't. Mm. Yeah, that's definitely part of it. Those of you who wonder about my hair and the color of my hair, oh, now everything is all nuts. I wasn't mad. I was nauseated. I was sick. I'm pretty sure I was on vacation and I had started taking medication for anxiety, and yeah. But I was, let's see, let's do the math. I was 35 in that picture. I don't look it, do I? Oh my goodness. No, that was a very rough vacation. Right now it is 1:52 p.m. Yeah, I was young. Yep. Once upon a time. The even better picture, I think, it's not that one. It's this one. I look so much like my dad in that picture. What do you want to know about alligators? Well, I know. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. I didn't have as much in the way of facial hair back then. That was mid to early 20s. There are two species of alligators. One is in China and the other is in the United States. Oh, gosh darn it. Sexes are controlled by temperature within the nest. They can be leucistic, which means that they are white, but that is not that's not albinoism necessarily. I agree. It is a little bit crazy, but you can't. You gotta be careful because you can't slam somebody for their beliefs. So, if that's what she believes, that's what she believes. And I think that's super, super important and something that we need to work on in the United States. I didn't hear the story, but apparently there was a white Christian lady who called dinosaurs fake and were a distraction to keep men away from God. Um, But if that's what she believes, that's what she believes, and you can't necessarily attack her because that's what she believes. Well, that's good. Heavy Claw, that's good. I gotta find a way. Yep. As long as you don't come at me being belligerent about it, you can believe whatever you want to believe. That's okay. People are welcome to believe what they want as long as they don't come at me with it. Just as a reminder, there may or may not be a live tomorrow at 1 p.m. I will try my best to get a video up for that. They are crazy fast, crazy defensive as well. And they can jump. Yeah, I agree. No, thank you. I'm quite content not being chased by a hungry Cuban crocodile. Yeah, that guy should have If you're gonna tease an animal, then you gotta put up with whatever happens next. Right? That's the way I see it anyway. Yeah. Um People need to think. People need to think before they react. Well, when you play, you pay. Yeah, unfortunately, when you do that to somebody, yeah, that's what ends up happening, unfortunately. People need to let nature be nature to an extent. Yeah, I've seen that. Huh. Now, I don't know how big all of the different. I know Quetzalcoatlus, whatever the name of the big pterodon was. Um, I don't know. I don't know his exact size, but I know he was the size of a jet plane. But I suppose anything is possible. Yes, I did. And it's pretty sad. But I suppose they have to do some playing around in order to bring stuff back. Well, remember in Jurassic Park, though, they messed up. Remember in Jurassic Park, they used frog DNA in place of bird DNA. That's where they made their mistake. Had they used bird DNA, they probably wouldn't have had an issue. But they just couldn't help themselves. I suppose so. Very true. Well, guys, in a few minutes, I'm going to stop live. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. What would be funny? I don't know. That would be something. Okay, guys, I am gonna go. Have a good one. Everybody be good. I will be back at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Thank you.